All right, what's going on, guys? So before you watch this video, I wanted to make sure that I gave this announcement out that my brand new Bodyweight only program is available now for 50% off for a limited time. So check it out and let's get back to the video. All right, guys, so we are here at the new facility, but today I want to go ahead and go over a bodyweight exercise and a bodyweight workout to enhance your MMA capabilities, to enhance your performance. Because of the times we have now, obviously a lot of gyms are shut down due to COVID-19. So what I'm gonna go ahead and give to you guys, I know a lot of you have been asking me, I'm gonna give you a full-on workout that you can do at home without any equipment and to increase your overall ability to perform, whether you're an MMA fighter or a guy that just wants to get in shape like one, go ahead and try it out. So we're gonna first go over the focus points. Right, this is gonna be a full body maximal sustainable intensity. So these are gonna be very high intense, but we're also gonna be doing it continuously. We're gonna build up that volume, we're gonna build up that hypertrophy, but we're also gonna build up muscular endurance. All right, we wanna increase lactate tolerance and improve on the buffering capacity of those muscles being worked. All right, we're also gonna improve on joint integrity and overall mobility, having the ability to be strong and mobile in those end ranges. All right, we're also gonna progress local muscular endurance. Like I said before, we wanna make sure that we have the ability to produce force, produce lots of energy for that time being, whether it be throwing your strikes, kicks, whatever the case may be. All right, the methods that we are going to include are going to be HIIT training, which is basically train to muscular or technical failure. So that's high intensity training. The next one we're gonna do is a tempo method, where it's gonna be sustained at a certain tempo throughout the entire set. So the tempo is gonna be sustainable throughout the entire set so that you can increase that local muscular endurance, increase the hypertrophy there, and also gain some technical efficiency as well. And then the last one is gonna be the repetition method. And that's a series of sets and reps with an adequate amount of volume to elicit restoration and some hypertrophy. All right, now let's get into the workout. I can go over the exercises and then I'll show you what we do. Let's do it. All right, guys, so here's the workout. First thing we're gonna do is our dynamic activation series, which is gonna last us about 10 minutes. I'll go through each individual exercise so you guys can follow along with that. Then the workout itself is gonna be a lower body and an upper body focus, obviously full body in general. We're gonna use this maybe two times a week. So what you wanna do is lower body is gonna be an AMRAP with slow eccentrics. And what we're gonna do for the lower body is we're gonna do a split squat. So we're gonna go ahead and make sure that we have a split stance. We're gonna come down at a 5-second eccentric. So 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, you descend. You're gonna hold at the bottom for 2 seconds and then come up on a 1 second. You're gonna do 5 sets to failure on each leg. So it is gonna be very taxing. You are gonna develop some muscular endurance with this, but you're also gonna develop a lot of lactate buildup. So you wanna make sure that you're ready for that, okay? While you're resting, you're gonna do some active recovery. So after you get done with the set on both legs, you go to your active recovery and we're gonna do V sit-ups. We're gonna work the core, all right? So we're gonna do 5 reps of 10 repetitions. And then if you need a little bit more time to recover, you wanna get about 90% recovered and then you go back into the next set. All right, the tempo for the V sit-ups are gonna be a 3-second eccentric, 1 second at the bottom, and then 1 second coming back up in a concentric fashion, all right? Now, with the upper body, right, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do another AMRAP set with slow eccentrics, but this one's gonna be a close position push-up, right? So we're gonna hit more of the delts and the triceps. We'll hit a little bit of chest, but for the main part, we're gonna be working on that end range there, all right? So I do want you to get a 5-second eccentric, 2 seconds at the bottom without touching your chest. You're basically gonna be hovering right above the ground. I don't want you resting on the ground. And then you're gonna explode up in a 1-second concentric, right? We're gonna do that again for 5 sets total. And you're gonna give me active rest with Russian twist, all right? 5 sets of 20 there as you go to recover. So again, you're constantly moving, you're constantly doing something. And then also make sure that you're nasal breathing only as you recover so we can increase that parasympathetic response. You guys can check out videos in the past about that too as well. All right, so let's go ahead, let's get into the workout, let's get some sweat on, and let's make it happen. So the first thing we're gonna do with the dynamic activation series is we're gonna work through those ankle rotations. So all I need to do, grab a post here, just make sure that you have balance,
And then basically what you're gonna do, lock down your quad so your hip doesn't move and your knee doesn't move, and we're just gonna rotate the ankle, right? So big circles with the foot. Give me 3 circles on one side, 3 on the other. Do the other side, same thing. Notice how I'm keeping my leg straight. I'm not letting anything else compensate. Now I'm gonna work through dorsiflexion and plantar flexion, just like an ankle rocker type method. Heel toe walks going about 10 yards down, and then we're gonna go heels going back. So it looks like this. Drive, foot up, get into extension, drive. You're trying to gain more range, get that strength in there. Get stable in the ankles. Heels going back. Keep the glutes on. Legs straight. Going on the toes now. So here. All right, so now we're gonna go into the perfect stretch. So I wanna go ahead, I'm gonna pull the knee, then I'm gonna grab the ankle, pull the ankle, hit the piriformis. I'm gonna step out into a lunge, stretch out that hip flexor, drive the hips forward, squeeze the glute on the far side, come down, inside leg, rotate over, reach up with the T-spine, mobility. Come back down, hands flat. We're gonna rock back with the ankle going dorsiflexion, stretch the hamstring, and then come back up. Same thing other side. All right, next one's gonna be an RDL reach out with the twist. I'll show you how it looks. It's gonna be here. You're gonna flex the foot. We're gonna reach out to the back with the leg going backwards. Bend the knee slightly so you get a little bit of tension in the hamstring. And we're gonna reach and then step. As you step, you get into that lunge position. Squeeze the glute, and then I just want rotation with the hands out, rotation and reach. And back up. Make sure you're rotating over the knee side. So now I'm gonna hit a simple side lunge, going 10 yards down. We're gonna go ahead and hit each side and then rotate so we get both sides. Here it goes. Step, open. All right, so now moving on to the floor work. We're gonna go T-spine openers. Basically what you're gonna do is have both knees touching each other. Slight knee bend here, about a 45, you can go to 90, it's fine. Just make sure that your hip is on the ground. As you go to rotate, you're gonna open up, reach as far as you can without opening the legs and the hips, and then come back. Do like 5 each side. We're gonna go ahead and go to the ground. Thumbs up, squeeze the glutes. Drive up, rotate, internal rotation, bend the elbows in, then back around. Let's get 5 of those. Last one we're gonna do for contralateral core activation is gonna be a bird dog. So all we gotta do, hands and knees here, quadruped position. We're gonna go one arm out, other leg out. So it'll be opposite arm, opposite leg. We're gonna drive out, hold position, squeeze the fist at the end range. Make sure you're not overextending here in the back. Lock down your rib cage, then bring it back in. Don't let the knee touch the ground. We'll do 10 reps each side. All right, so now we're gonna move on to our faster dynamic movements just to get the central nervous system firing up. We're still working on tissue temperature as well. So I'm gonna be doing more movement-based drills now in a faster faster velocity, faster speed, I guess. So what we're gonna do here, first one, is we're just gonna come up with the hands and shuffle sideways. So basically it looks like a jumping jack, but we're moving laterally. Here we go. Here, up. Back. 10 yards. Open, close. Okay, next one is gonna be a simple high knee drill. So we're here, we're driving the knees up. Come back again. Okay, now we're gonna get bent leg. We're gonna go side shuffle, right? We're gonna push lateral with the backside leg here. So I'm pushing this way as I go to the next position. So we're here, I push, 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 push. Back again, push, push. Okay, this next one is gonna be quick skips. You want a short amortization phase. What that means is the time that you spend on the ground, it has to be very limited. So we're gonna hit the ground and come up fast, right? So we're here, drive, up. All right, so the last one we're gonna do is for eccentric loading. We're gonna do this as a means to get you ready for plyometrics. So for this, you're gonna be doing skater bounds. So basically all you need to do, sit into the hinge position, you're gonna push off at the angle and then sink down into the hip. Push off the angle, push off the angle. Notice how the rotation is there. Sit into the hip, sit into the hip. All right, so now we got through the dynamic activation. Now we're gonna go ahead and get into the workout. You don't need a whole lot of workspace. You probably just need about maybe even 5 to 10 feet at the most, right? So again, we're gonna go ahead and get in that split stance position because we're gonna start with the lower body, right? I basically want, when you come down, I want that knee to be right in line with your front heel. So as I come up, I'm also maintaining stability with my adductors and squeezing my glutes as well. I'm gonna keep my hands on my hips, right? So I can't cheat. If you feel off balance, just go ahead, you can brace your hands out here, it doesn't matter. Just kind of make sure that you're not moving in the upper body too much, right? So we got 5-second eccentric, right? 2-second at the bottom without touching the ground. Make sure you're maintaining tension and then coming up. We're gonna go with the first leg and then we're gonna switch to the other leg after we get to technical or muscular failure. Here we go. So now that I'm done with the first set, I'm gonna go ahead and get my active recovery. These sit-ups at a 3-second negative. So we're gonna go ahead, legs out. I'm gonna come down, 3, 2, 1, drive. 3, 2, 1. All right, so moving on to the upper body now. Just finished up the split squats. So now we're gonna go ahead and go a little bit closer in the shoulder width and then hit our push-ups for the AMRAP, okay? Make sure again that the eccentric is 5 seconds and then I'm gonna hold for a 2 count at the bottom and then come up as fast as I can in the concentric. All right, let's do it. Close position. All right, after recovery, Russian twist. You can keep your feet down. If you wanna make it a little harder, scale it up. Just bring your feet up. If you wanna make it a little less harder with your feet up, cross your feet. If you wanna make it really hard, keep them away from each other, or at least keep them off each other's crossing. So we're here, locking it in. I want a tall chest. I don't wanna see like just this. I wanna see a tall chest, and we're rotating through that transverse plane. You need 20 reps. Hey guys, so hope you can take this with you. I know these are crazy times right now.
If you need any help, let me know. Hit the comments down below. Be on the lookout because I am going to be putting out an 8-week program specifically for bodyweight. It's called Body Armor. It's going to be out pretty soon, so make sure you check it out if it's not already out now. So again, if once this video gets uploaded, we'll see what we can do. But make sure you subscribe. Make sure to notifications so you know when my videos come out. Make sure to comment if you have any questions, and I'll see you again next time. Peace.